people. Hope you're all doing well. All 4 of you that see my videos. Thought I'd just pick up the camera again and get back on my YouTube game really, because I think it's been maybe like 6 months or so since I last uploaded a video. And yeah, just back to documenting the journey really, as I think it can potentially help at least one person out there with stuff that I'm going through, trading wise, life wise. Just feel like I can add some sort of value to at least one person out there, so that makes it worthwhile. Quick update on the trading journey. So I think on the last video I said I'd pass phase 1, not sure, but if I didn't, I did pass phase 1, and so we hit the 10% target, and now I'm on phase 2. Phase 2 has been a bit of a roller coaster. It's been a bit of a weird one because I've heard of people passing phase 1 and failing phase 2 many times, and I just didn't understand how that's possible, because you've made 10% the first time, so why are you failing trying to make 5? But there's a lot that goes into it regarding greed, forcing things to try and get the phase 2 done earlier than it should be, forcing things on the market, and just potentially feeling that this game is easy because you've passed phase 1, so 10%, so surely 5% should be a breeze. But yeah, I've found out the hard way that that is not the case, and we've got some work to do. We have got some work to do. So currently on phase 2 I am 6% down. Okay, so 6% in drawdown. So now, instead of having to make 5%, I have to make, oopsies, I have to make well, it would be 11%, and yeah, I've made it harder than it needs to be because of stupidity really. So basically phase 2, it started out pretty well. Actually no, it didn't. It's been a while since I've been on phase 2, to be fair. I think I started in May, so going on nearly 3 months. And so I went 2% down pretty early doors, which was fine, just the sequence of trades. Then I just stuck to the plan and went 2% up, so got back to 2% up, and at that point I was like, got this in the bag, should be done a couple of weeks time, and what do you know, 6% down. So this is going to be the story of getting out of 6% drawdown, getting back to that +5, and passing phase 2. So yeah, just watch this space, using good risk management, sticking to the plan, and just taking quality setups and not trying to force things. I am confident that I will be able to do this, and if I can't do this, then that just shows that going forwards I'm not going to be a profitable trader long term, because if you can't get out of drawdown with using good risk management, you're not going to be a professional long-term trader. So today is Monday. Date is going to be, I don't know, I'm not sure what the date is, but it's Monday in July. We are currently in a trade that I took this morning, so I'll show you that on the charts later. I took a pound Swiss long trade textbook setup, so see how that plays out. Targeting around 3R on that one, so that'd be good. If that happens, if it not, it is what it is. But we execute on the plan and the market does the rest. So yeah, I'll put that on the screen next about that trade, the breakdown of it. If it wins or loses, I will do that. So yeah, catch you in the next one. Down the trade that I took on Monday the 22nd of July. It's Wednesday today. I haven't screen recorded it until today, so I'm in replay mode currently, as you can see. I will just quickly bring over the screenshots of the trade that I took. So you can see here, this is what it looked like at the entry. And now let's go back into replay mode. So we were Monday, so early doors Monday. We had these lows here, which was the previous weekly low, which I was looking to get ran. And we also had this equal low structure here. And because we got equal lows there, that therefore creates a liquidity pool below this low. So we also had a wedge coming into this liquidity pool, and they are all my confidences that I need to take a trade. So strong liquidity level needing to be taken here, which also lines up with the completion of this pattern here, and equal lows with a liquidity pool below. So what I did, I took the trade here. My stop was below these lows, and my target was going to be this high. So yeah, nice simple trade really. I should have had a better risk to reward. Ooh, it was actually at this low. So my stop was 2 pips below there at 16.5. So to these highs, it was around 2.6. Should have had a better risk to reward really, because my stop was slightly too big. It didn't need to be that big. I could have used this low here for the end of the liquidity pool, and that was just my mistake here, human error, and that would have greatly decreased my stop loss. So I would have had it at 7, 8, about 9 pips there, so it would have made it 4.9 to these highs, which would have been a great start to the week, but I didn't. I had it at around 16.5, so let me put it back there. And then if I play price did quickly move out of it, move out of my entry. Nice bullish momentum, and I will tell you what I did next. So when price broke the Asia highs clearly, but here I don't want to take a full loss on this now. So what I did, I moved my stop up to where it should have been, to 9 pips. So pretty much half my risk there. So yeah, that was pretty good. And then as we play price forward, you can see price just continues up. And then as we get into the end of the day, it was around here, 8 to 9 o'clock, I just closed the trade down. So with the improved stop loss, it would have been 4R. Personally, I do not want to risk. So there was my target, right? I do not want to risk losing all of this. Not risk losing it, but so you're 4R up, right? You're 4R up here. And are you going to hold overnight just to get another 0.8? Personally, I've found that it's better for one, psychology, and two, I can just get a re-entry if I think it's going to carry on up for the next day. But this was more of like a counter trend play. If I get this screen down, bring this one up. So if I go to the 4 hour, you can see here on the higher time frames, like the daily 4 hour, I like to use this EMA.
because through testing, price likes to trend using the 4-hour 50 EMA and also the daily 50. So we can see price nice. There's reactions off this 50 EMA, but that's for another day. So my target was just this 4-hour 50 EMA, pretty much, which coincides with this high. You could have stretched it for a bit more, but that's a good high to take profit, in my opinion. But yeah, getting on a bit here. Took profit here at the end of the day on Monday, and yeah, it would have been 4R on the updated stop, but because it was not, it was around 2.2R. So not a bad start to the week. Yeah, and that was the trade on British pound Swiss franc.
What's going on, people? It's Wednesday morning. Didn't film anything yesterday on Tuesday. Just had a really bad night's sleep, so wasn't really looking to trade that day. But yeah, Wednesday morning now, looking to get long on EU this morning. There's some Euro news that's coming out, but the setup has presented itself, so I've set my limit order, and yeah, we'll just see how that one goes. The trade on Monday, GBP Swiss was a winner, so that was good. So reducing the drawdown by a bit there. Took around 2R on that one. Should have been 4R, not because I took profit earlier or anything. It was a bit of a error on my behalf. The point of interest that I was playing price off, I made it out to be a bit too big, so my stop loss was around 16 pips, whereas if I marked it out correctly, this liquidity pool, my stop should have been around 10, so the risk to reward would have been a lot better. But either way, we had a win, which is good start to the week. And now we're just looking to see if EU presents itself as I'm on my way into work. So if it does, I will be sure to film that on the screen later. And if not, we'll just see what the rest of the day brings, and I'll catch up with you later on in the week. Nice one. So I'm just going to break down this trade here, taken on Euro US dollar on Wednesday. So it's quite a simple one. We had the previous daily low here, as you can see, which price took out, and I was playing this pattern that we have here. So we got 1 touch, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 down here. These were I was playing the people getting caught early, my entry here, and then go. So this is my entry here at this point of interest. As you can see, price just went straight down, took me out for 1R. Price was in this larger pattern here, which I was aware of. As you can see, I had the trend line down here on this screen. This is the 15-minute chart, by the way, and this one's the 4-hour. So price did eventually come and fill in this imbalance here on the daily. We hadn't quite filled this, so there was a couple of negatives coming into this trade, but this is just playing this internal pattern here that we had here, which was inside the larger pattern, because many a times I've had price do this, hit my target, and then we have the continuation. So I was just playing that, which was 1 loss for the day. So we had the win on Monday, and then the loss on Wednesday, and that's the trading week. Morning all, it's Friday morning, end of the week. So this week so far I've taken 2 trades total, which you would have seen: winner on Monday and 1 L on Wednesday. Doesn't look like too much is going to happen today for me, which is fine. We've had a couple of missed opportunities. There was one on Wednesday afternoon and one yesterday. Trade setup happened on the S&P for me yesterday afternoon, but I actually took it on the personal account, but there was a lot going on at the time with my little one, and yeah, I mean, I just didn't set the order or mark it executed on the funded account, so didn't take it on that, which turned out to be quite a quick winner, 4R, which could have been more. I did want to hold it for longer, but dad duty calls, so I don't really want to be managing positions. This is what I've done in the past: trying to manage positions on your phone whilst being with your son or your partner. It's just not a very good time for either party. So I just tend to close out when it comes to near the end of the day, rather than having to try and manage a position and spend quality time with the family. So yeah, that just works better. If that means that I miss out on a few percentage here and there, then that's just what it is. It is what it is. Like, this is what I have to do in order to be a dad and also trade as well. So you just got to do whatever's best for you and your family. So yeah, that would have been a nice one to take on the funded account, but we didn't, and we move on. Today doesn't look like too much is shaping up, but we will see. Potential shorts on EU. I would like it to come up a bit higher first, but we'll just see what the market presents itself today, what it shows, and yeah, we'll take it from there. If not, we've taken 2 trades on the funded this week, 1 win, 1 loss. So green week, so that's good. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.